Hi everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm sorry about my slightly raspy voice. Today I'm filming an Asos wedding dress try on, okay? I have 5 dresses from Asos. I can't even remember ordering 5. I'm sure I only ordered 4, but there's 5 huge boxes here. I'll show you guys in a second. And then I also placed an order for Coast because they have a huge promotion on their website, and at the time that I ordered my dress, they had an additional 20% off. So I have like 8 dresses. I have 8 dresses to show you guys today. I'm going to be doing a try on where I show you guys the clip on one side, and then I'll also talk you through each dress as I am wearing it. The weather outside is so miserable, it's so grey. Hopefully you can't tell on the camera, but it's so miserable, it's so grey. So I'm hoping that you can actually like get a good impression of these dresses. All the dresses which I'm talking about will be linked in the description box. My hair, everything will be in the description box. Before I get started with trying on the dresses, I thought I would just go in there and tell you guys the kind of vibe my dress style, so that if you don't have the same kind of style as me, then this video might not be for you, okay? When it comes to wedding dresses, for me personally, the plainer the better. I like really simple, elegant dresses that fit the curvatures of your body, and just where you can, like, you see you first and not the dress. That's the vibe that I want. I want people to see me and the dress to be an extension of me. This means that I'm not the biggest fan of lace. I have got one lace dress. I wanted to try one on just to solidify my thoughts and my feelings about lace dresses. I'm not the biggest fan of lace. I don't like too much going on. I like very simple, I think you call it sheath or column silhouettes. Sometimes I like a mermaid, but sometimes a mermaid can just be a little bit too poofy. So saying that, I don't really like any poofy dresses. Like anything that goes out, it's just not for me. So with that said, I have picked dresses which I'm genuinely considering. I'm not filming this video just for content. I'm genuinely trying to find a dress which is going to work in some way for my wedding, or an element of my wedding. Please let me know your thoughts. Please be kind. Now you know what I'm looking for. Don't expect like big poofy dresses. That's just, it's not going to be happening here. Let me show you all the amount of boxes which I have. So look, these are all the boxes here. 3 there, 2 here. I'm pretty impressed that these all came in boxes. I feel like that's just incredible. I literally thought that they would come in like normal Asos packaging. When I saw this dress on Asos, I thought, this is going to be the dress. This is going to be the dress. But unfortunately, it's definitely not the dress. This dress is going back, but I still do love it, okay? It's really, really beautiful. So I love the neckline, really nice neckline. It's figure hugging without it being too much. Like there's still a little bit of movement or room in this dress. It has quite a high slit on the side. Hopefully you can see that. I would say that's quite a high slit. So yeah. Overall, I do think that the dress is very, very pretty. It's very, very flattering. It's gorgeous. The material is lovely. Again, I think this would be a perfect destination wedding where you want something really lightweight, a beach wedding, something like that. I think this dress would work really, really well for. So that's the back of it. Ignore the fact that I'm trying to hide this little tag. I had really high hopes for this dress because the colour looked really nice on the images on the Asos website. The shape of it looked really nice. The only thing that I was unsure about was the back. I thought the straps looked a bit cheap, especially because they have the adjustable like things on them. So it kind of looks like the back of a bra strap, and I don't associate that with a wedding dress. So I wasn't too sure about the back. And again, having tried it on, the back of it is just not, it's not wedding-y enough. This could be a really nice event dress or an evening dress for a certain occasion, but to me it just doesn't feel wedding-y. Another thing which I'm not too sure about is the high slit. It's got really, really high slit. and I just don't think that's the kind of look that I'm going for my wedding, or for any you know, for any of my dresses. I'm not so keen on the high slit. I think it's just too much. The third thing which I don't like is I wish this bit here, it goes too high. I wish it was a little bit lower and there was a little bit more strap. I always think that when dresses have really high, these bits, I'm not sure if I'm explaining it very well, it makes my shoulders look wider and more broad, and I do have wide, broad shoulders already, so I don't really need that. So overall, I would say that this dress doesn't feel like a wedding dress. It doesn't feel weddingy enough. I would potentially say that it's a nice evening dress. It probably would be a really nice dress for any evening occasions that you've got going on, or an evening dress for the wedding day. But as a main wedding dress, this is a no for me. Yeah, it's just the high slit, the back of it, and also the colour. On the Asos website, it looked like it was going to be white, and then it's come and it's just like kind of like off-white, ivory, beigey colour, which I don't like. I prefer more of like a stark white dress. I think the material of it is lovely. The material is lovely and it flows beautifully. It's got a lot of flow in it, and it's got a nice weight to it. It's got a lovely train. It goes all the way down. But yeah, 6 out of 10 is the highest I can give this dress. So I am wearing this beautiful dress from Coast. But yeah, this dress is stunning. I would say that out of all of the dresses which I've tried on, this one feels the best. It's a really nice kind of like thick, heavy duty material. You will not be able to see any kind of underwear or anything like that. It really smooths out, like it feels so smooth. It smooths out your figure. I love the V-neck of it. And it's also got really thick straps, so it would be perfect if you have a bigger bust. I feel like it's very, very flattering. With all of these dresses, I got it in a size 10. So if I've not said this already, then I got all of these dresses in a size 10. When it comes to the back of this dress, it has a very long zip going all the way down. I love the button detail going all the way down. This is one of the features. This is one of my favorite features on any wedding dress. Like a lot of dresses which I've liked have had this feature with the buttons going down. It's a feature that I really, really want for my wedding dress. I'm not sure whether you can see the bottom of this dress, but it's really, really beautiful. It has a very, very small tray. This is what it looks like on the back. I'd also say that the dress it's a thick but stretchy material. So it's very, very figure flattering, very comfortable, very lightweight. It's lightweight, but it still has like a heavy dutiness to it. And by the way, I am trying this dress on without any heels on, because I've actually found that with a lot of these dresses, unless it's got like a high slit, a lot of these dresses, I don't need heels because I'm tall enough, and for your reference, I am 5'8". So yeah, I'm going to rank these dresses out of 10. I would give this a 9 because the material feels really good. I like the colour of it, so it's like a nice white. It's just like an off-white colour. It's not too yellowy, not too beige. I also like, I would prefer a white dress. The quality of it is incredible. I think it was around definitely less than £150. So £150, that is so inexpensive. The price is amazing. I also got a discount on it, so I think it ended up being maybe like around 120. And the feel of it is incredible. It's nice and simple, exactly what I was looking for when it came to a wedding dress. So for me, this gets a, what did I give it? Did I say 9? No, I'm going to say 8. I'm going to say 8 out of 10. Things that I don't like about it is the thick straps. I wish it had slightly more dainty straps, not like thin spaghetti straps, but just something a little bit thinner. I feel like the fact that it has really thick straps makes it look a little bit more mature, which I'm not too sure about. And then, yeah, I think that's the only thing that I would say that makes it not, I think that's the only thing that I personally don't like about this dress. This is hands down one of my favourite dresses. Probably my favourite dress I have tried on. This dress ticks off everything which I want in a wedding dress. I love the neckline. It's, you know, sexy, which I like because I'm going for quite a simple dress. So I want to add a little bit of something without being too much. So yeah, I really do love the neckline. I think it's very pretty. It has little pleats going down it. I'm not sure if you can see that. Yeah, it has little pleats. In terms of the feel, the dress itself feels beautiful, like really soft, gorgeous material. Like, I cannot believe that this dress, I think this one was actually in a sale. And do you know earlier how I said that I bought 5 dresses, but I thought I only ordered 4. I accidentally bought 2 of these dresses, so I need to send one of them back because I think I want to keep this. I'm going to keep this dress because I think this is definitely going to work for one of the occasions. Absolutely beautiful. So if you look at the back of it as well, I really like the back. The back is very simple. This dress, it's a chiffony material. It reminds me of the Coast dress, which also has a V-neck. In that it's like a thick, it's a thick material. It has a little bit of stretch in it, which I love. But it still feels really, really good quality. Like, it just hugs my figure. I picked up a size tiny. It just hugs my figure in all the ways which I would like a dress to hug my figure. It's so flattering. This is what it looks like at the bottom. It's got a nice, very small train, which I like. It's very figure flattering in the hip area. The only thing I would say is that I got a size 10. I don't know if you can see on camera, but there are a few lines, like a few pull lines, just because it's quite tight right now. But I'm obsessed. Like, I am obsessed with this dress. I feel like this dress has totally exceeded my expectations. Like, when I saw it on the model, I couldn't figure out whether it's going to be a dress for me or not, and I almost didn't go for it because I picked up a different dress. I'm so glad that I did. It's a nice bright white colour, so it's not beige or like a beige colour. I really want a white dress, and this definitely ticks that box for me. I like the straps as well. I really like the straps as well. Very simple straps. So I'm going to give this dress a 9 out of 10 because it's perfect. But I ideally want a dress which isn't going to show my feet, and I feel like when I'm walking, you can see my feet a little bit, and I don't like that. So maybe I think I can find somewhere or someone who can create an underskirt or something like that, or even find someone who can extend the dress in a really pretty way. Maybe, you know, add a lace bottom. So in terms of the quality of it, I think is amazing. The fit of it is really good. It's a bit tight on my hip area, but you know, I'll figure that out. It's just so beautiful. Like, I cannot believe that this dress was on sale and then I got an additional 25% off of it as well. It's just incredible. I love it so much. I also really wish that it had the buttons at the back, you know, like the buttons going down here. I really wish it had that, but again, I may try and find somewhere which allows me to add buttons on the back, because I think that would be the only thing that I would add to this dress, as well as a longer train. So the next dress which I'm trying on is this beauty here. So this dress is more like a satin material, so it pretty much shows lumps and bumps. So I feel like you'd either need one of those sucking in pants, or you know, those seamless undergarments which help smooth everything out. I feel like I would definitely need that when it comes to this dress. It's beautiful though. Off the shoulder dresses weren't something that I was really attracted to. I wasn't oh, I must have an off the shoulder dress. I wasn't oh, I must have an off the shoulder dress. If anything, I almost didn't really want one. But do you know, I saw this one, I thought it was super pretty. I do like the fact that it's off the shoulder, but with off the shoulder dresses, I feel like after a while it gets a bit annoying. It moves around, it restricts you from you know, lifting your hands up properly. After a while I would find it very, very irritating, but it is a pretty dress. Also, I'm not sure if the camera's going to pick up on it. This dress is it's definitely not white, it's like an ivory colour, an ivory colour, that's what I would say it is. It's definitely not white. It's softer if you don't like white, but I do like a classic white dress. So the colour is something that I'm not so keen on. I would like to say that I do like the buttons at the back. I think the buttons are very, very nice. However, I don't think they've put the buttons on properly. And like they're kind of going in a few different directions. And then at the bottom of the dress, there's a bit of scrunching here. I'm not sure if it's because it's like tight on my hips and bum. Yeah, there's something going on here which I don't love. I don't love that. It has a really, really nice train. I feel like out of all the dresses, this dress has my favourite train. So, well, one of my favourite trains. Such a beautiful, beautiful train. I wish the V-neck dress from Asos had this kind of train, but I'll see what I can do. You know, maybe I can find someone who can add an extra train at the back, I don't know. But yeah, this dress is beautiful. It's absolutely stunning. I love the way that it fits. It covers up my feet, so there's enough material where it covers up my feet, where I can wear shoes, but you wouldn't be able to see the shoes, so the length of it is really, really good. It fits my figure really, really well. Again, I got it in a size 10, like with all of these dresses. I would say that the fact that it's a satin dress, makes it not so forgivable. I love the look of satin dresses. However, you know, it's just not as forgiving. It's not as forgiving. Yeah. Give this dress a 7 out of 10. I think it's beautiful. It's really, really beautiful. The off-the-shoulder aspect of it would really irritate me, so that's number one. I'm not sure whether you can see on camera, but the buttons are not sat flat, so they're kind of like in different angles, and it just looks a bit, it just doesn't look good, and it could look a little bit cheap. And also there's a bit of bunching here. Again, I don't know if the camera's going to pick up on that, but there's a bit of bunching here, which again just isn't very flattering. But yeah, I love the train of this dress. The quality of it is beautiful. I wouldn't say it's see-through at all, but you definitely have to wear seamless pants. And with any wedding dress, seamless pants are the way to go, because you will be able to see any lumps and bumps. So I'd give this a 7 out of 10. So this is the next dress which I'm going to be showing you. So this dress is from Asos. I've got a mix of Asos and Coast dresses. I love this dress. I think it's absolutely beautiful. It's everything which I love about the kind of wedding dress which I would like. First thing which I like is the neckline. I think it's got a really nice, simple square neck neckline. Square neckline didn't fully appeal to me, but I have seen a few square neckline dresses which I really like. Hence why I wanted to try this one from Asos to kind of get a feel for it. It's really nice, smooth, comfortable material. It's super lightweight. Like this dress is super lightweight. It feels but not in a cheap way. I would say that none of these dresses which I have got feel cheap. None of them feel cheap. Like I would consider all of them like a good wedding dress. This is what the dress looks like from afar. It's really beautiful, very simple silhouette. I've just added some double-sided tape to the back just to so that you don't see the label, because they put the label on the outside so that people aren't wearing it outside. Perfect dress if you are getting married in a warm environment, where the weather's going to be warm. I feel like this would be a really nice dress either for your main one, or I actually think it would be a better second evening dress as well. I'll show you the back of it. So that's the back of it. So again, very simple. It's got a very simple back. Got a nice train to it. It's not too long, not too much. Very pretty and elegant dress. In terms of rating, I would probably give this a 7 out of 10. I'd say that the material is lovely, but it doesn't feel as high quality as the other dresses which I've tried on. So I'd give it a 7 out of 10. It's still a really beautiful dress. I don't need any alterations when it comes to this dress. It just works with my figure. It just hugs me in all the right places. It doesn't feel tight. It's not pulling anywhere. So I would give it a 7. I also really like the colour of it. It's a nice white colour. It's a nice It's a bright white, and it's always what I envisioned that I would wear on my wedding day, like a nice, a bright white dress. I think this dress was £120, which is just incredible. I cannot believe the price of it. I'm filming this part of the video a few days, like a week later, just because I haven't had a chance to film it. And also, like the sun, when I was filming before, I prefer to film on a bright but cloudy day, a day where there's not too much sun but the clouds aren't causing too much darkness. As you can tell, finding one of those days is hard because it's either too dark or too bright. So the next dress which I'm going to be showing you is also from Asos. It's like a Bardo style dress, off the shoulder Bardos. No, is it Bardo? I feel like this might actually be Bardo, but it's off the shoulder, which I've not always been so keen on off the shoulder dresses because I feel very naked. Yeah, I feel very, very naked, and it just, like, when I look at myself, all I see is shoulder, and it's not really what I want to see. I really do like the detail. I think it's really, really pretty. So it's in like two parts. One part which has got this shoulder detail, and then the next part which is like that. It's super pretty dress. The quality of it feels really good. Now, I'm not going to say too much. Yesterday I went to my second bridal shop and I tried on so many beautiful dresses, like ones that cost thousands of pounds, and although you can see why they cost a lot of money, I don't know about the price of them, but you can see why they cost a lot of money. Coming back and trying on these Asos dresses, I can say that these dresses feel really good quality. Also, I'm not sure whether you can tell, but this dress is like a I don't know what the name of it is, but it's like a beigey colour. It's definitely not white. I thought it would, for some reason I thought it would be white, but it's definitely not white. And I know for me, I definitely want a white dress, so to me that kind of rules this one out. There's really not much of a train when it comes to this dress. It's just a tiny little pretty train. It's really nice. So again, I like this because it feels light. I like that aspect of it because it feels lightweight, and especially if you're you don't want to wear a heavy dress on your wedding day, having a small train like this is it's a really nice detail. And then this dress obviously has an extremely high slit. Now, a high slit like this is a no-go for me personally. It just doesn't feel bridal when it has such a high slit, but this could be something that others really like. And also, the slit on it is right at, like, it's not far from this section, okay? It's very high and it's right in the middle. It's not like a side one, it's like right in the middle. You could flash some things, okay? So that's the other thing I would say. I mean, you could definitely get it, like, you know, taken in a little bit if you wanted to. You could get it taken down a little bit so that the slit isn't so high. But yeah, I am not a fan of any slits when it comes to wedding dresses. So this is a no-go for me. One thing that I would say is good about a slit is that it makes it so easy to walk. So overall, I think I would give this dress probably a 7 out of 10. The quality of it is really good. Yeah, like I like the quality of it. I got it in a size 10. The size 10 fits really, really well. I feel like I don't need any alterations when it comes to this dress, apart from if I wanted to make it a little bit lower in the slit. The things that make it a 7 out of 10 is the colour of it. It's not white. I want a white dress. Yeah, it's crazy. Like, a lot of these dresses look white online, and then when you get them, when you compare them to even like an ivory dress, they're like yellowy beige, and I don't love it. To me it looks dull, but I could see how it would look beautiful on other people. I also really don't like the high slit. Like, the slit is just a no-go for me. I just feel like it's not bridal. It feels like a prom dress or like an evening dress for like a ball or an event. Like, if I was invited to like an extravagant event, I would wear this dress in a different colour, but to me it just doesn't scream bridal when it has such a high slit. Okay, so this is the next dress which I am trying on. It's a lace dress and it's got this really nice kind of corset detail at the top, really pretty. This is the only lace dress which I have tried on in this video, I believe, because this is very, I feel like is it controversial? I don't know if it's controversial, or I don't know if it's just, it's not very typical. I am not the biggest fan of lace, and hence why I've only tried on one lace dress. I have, like I said, I don't know if I've said this already, but I have now had my second, I have now been to my second bridal shop, and I don't want to say too much, but there's a vlog coming up at some point, and where I talk about that in way more detail. So I have tried on lace bridal dresses, which are like a lot of money, and there's definitely paying for, if you're gonna go for lace, I feel like it's better to pay, like you can feel the quality when a lace dress is cheap. Oh, that's such a harsh word to use, but you can feel the quality when a lace dress is not so good quality, and when you pay a lot of money you can feel it when it comes to lace. Okay, this one actually, it does feel very nice. It's like, it does feel very nice, but I have tried some lace dresses which haven't felt good. But yeah, this one feels really good. And this is the top of the dress. It's got like that corset detail, super pretty. I think it's very flattering. I got it in a UK size 10. The 10 fits really good. Again, I probably wouldn't get any alteration. There's a bit of a gap here. I don't know if you can see a bit of a gap here, but no biggie. Like, I don't need it to be completely sucking me in, and it, you know, gives me room to, if I was going to wear this on my wedding day, it would give me room to, you know, eat, enjoy myself. Yeah, I would say that I don't actually really like the lace pattern. So it's like a floral lace pattern, which definitely reminds me of my, like a grandmother. It's not my grandmother because actually I've never met her, but a grandmother's curtains, you know, like the veils that you have before you actually have the curtains. This floral design definitely reminds me of that, and I don't love it. I don't love that. Hopefully you can see, but this dress is shorter at the front than it is at the back. So it has a very small train, and I do love a good train. And this one has a very small train. So let me just be completely honest. This is not the kind of dress for me. I think it's a really pretty dress, but straight away I don't like the fact that it has that kind of high-low look. Like, for me, it's just not a design which I pictured myself. It's not the kind of dress which I pictured myself in, because but I do think this would be a really nice dress if you have like some extraordinary shoes which you want to show. Or I actually think this would be a really good second dress, because it's really easy to walk in, because it's like shorter at the front. It means that it's going to be easy to walk in, and then you can wear your really glamorous, beautiful shoes, and everybody can see your shoes. My outfit is not going to be, my wedding dress is not going to be about my shoes, so I don't really plan on showing them. I don't believe I do. I don't know, things may change. I have a lot of time. But yeah, this is what the dress looks like from afar. It does fit really nicely. It looks really nice. It feels nice, and one thing I do like about lace is that, you know, it hides all the lumps and bumps and anything. It's very flattering. The size 10 fits really good. Yeah, and that's the back of it. Very simple back. It's a nice dress. But this one is 100% going back. It's just not my style. But it is nice to try on a lace dress. For the price of it, I feel like it feels really nice. It feels really nice for a lace dress, because I have felt some which have felt very scratchy. This one is not scratchy at all. I do love the design at the top. I don't think it's particularly bridal, hence why I think this might, to me, if I was going to consider this dress, it would only be a second wedding dress, like an evening dress. It would never be like the wedding dress, I think it's just too sexy. I'm not too keen on the high-low detail of it. I'm going to give this one a 6 out of 10, and it's just literally because, to me, it doesn't feel bridal. But I'll give give it a 6.5 out of 10. I don't love the high-low aspect of it. That's really not a feature that I'm keen on, but overall the dress does feel really nice. It feels it's really well priced for the way that it feels. That is it for my Asos / Coast bridal dress try on. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I hope this video is helpful. My favourite dress which I have tried on is the Asos deep plunge dress. I'm sure you know which one I'm talking about. That one is my favourite dress. I'm keeping that dress. I need 2 wedding dresses. I need my like official wedding dress and something else, and I think that that dress might be my something else dress because it's really well priced, it fits really well, and it's absolutely beautiful. Yes, that one is my favourite one, and I will be keeping that one. But all the other dresses will be going back because I don't love them. But I'm so happy that I've managed to find a dress which I love, that fits me really, really well. And I would say that overall, all of these dresses feel beautiful. I really didn't know what to expect when it came to trying on inexpensive wedding dresses. I thought that they were going to literally be see-through and horrible feeling and scratchy. But all of these dresses I would recommend for if you're someone who's looking for the dress, or definitely your second wedding dress, like evening dress, or if you're having several ceremonies. I hope this video was super helpful, and I assume that you're watching this video just because maybe out of curiosity, but if you are getting married, good luck, and yeah, it's just such an exciting time. Congratulations and good luck on your special day. And yeah, I'm going to leave this video here. I will catch you all in my next video. Bye.